time I review the Gemmy Airblown Inflatable 16-foot short-circuit Colossal Reaper. This sold at Lowe's back in 2017 and retail for, you guessed it, $199. I got this on sale though for 50% off, either the day of or right before Halloween. I know it was around the holiday, and I did not display it that year. The first time this was displayed was in 2018. I was not able to acquire this inflatable earlier in the year due to my budget restrictions, but once they marked it on sale, I snagged the last one my store had in stock. A lot of the stores around me did not have this Reaper left. I remember being 12 and probably 4'11" or something and walking into Lowe's, and they had this displayed right by the entrance, and it was just tower over you. And this is kind of a scary looking inflatable. One of the scariest designs that they do is that classic pumpkin face, which you can't see right now, but I'll put a better image on screen. This inflatable is huge. It's really skinny, but that doesn't lessen how big it feels in person. It has an AH3, boom bounce, or thicker fabric that they use for the Colossal inflatables, or at least they used to. They don't really seem to do that much anymore, especially with the at-home designs, but this one sure has it. So let's go ahead and plug it in. I decided to switch to 0.5 to be able to capture this thing in its entirety. The Reaper was my first review I uploaded to the channel, and back then those videos were pretty intolerable. It's funny to see how far we've come. The colors are just as vibrant as when I took it out of the retail box. Pearly white, zero yellowing, and no light shade of purple anywhere on the inflatable. After several seasons of use, it looks really nice. With an AH3, a moderately powerful fan, this guy takes just shy of a minute to inflate. The only sign of wear is how well he inflates, not quite as tight as he used to. Moving toward the bottom, one will find this paper thin material in the form of these triangles, which are intended to be a little bit of extra flair and make the transition from this part of the inflatable to the ground not so harsh. Going around the inflatable 180 degrees or halfway, it covers the stitching for the clip there that will attach to the front leg of the base fan. It definitely serves a purpose. The only problem is it has a tendency to get tucked under, and you'll want to get that spread out. The base isn't the only place you'll find it. It's also draped from the forearms at a lot larger scale. It complements the area and is a nice addition for sure. Gemmy used to put 4 tether attachments on their 16-footers. That stopped, I want to say, in 2018 with the 16-foot Reaper. I know the 18-foot Jack only has 2, and then of course all the at-home inflatables have 2 as well. 4 tether attachments is great. It's not realistic though. It becomes too much of a hassle when you're doing a massive display like I do, and there's a lot of work involved. It's too inefficient to do all 8 tethers and stake them down. You get the job done with 4, and it makes that a whole lot faster. This particular Reaper concept has been used countless times, and I believe Gemmy has perfected it, making it look animated even though it's not. Protrude out by the base, come in a bit where the waist is, and then come out again by the head and top hat. It almost looks like a tangent line up until the hands. I'll put that on screen to show you what a nerd I am. Moving to the back side of the Reaper, you'll find some flashing LED lights. There are 4 of them on the back and then 6 total. The other 2 would be at the top of the hands right there, and they're all synced together. They were extraordinarily bright. When I filmed the nighttime stills last night, I had to close my eyes for most of the filming just so I didn't have problems falling asleep. I can't express to you how bright these things are. They are the brightest lights, I believe, Gemmy puts on their inflatables. If it's not, then holy cow. All the way up at the top, you've got that patch. The only thing I could suggest to make this a little bit cooler, and you probably can, it's 10 out of 10. Make it mixed media, have those stitchings actually be there in that rectangle, have that be a piece of cloth or something. I don't know, just one suggestion. It is an absolutely perfect design, so I wouldn't want to mess it up. Gemmy nailed it, a stellar piece to have in my collection, and a personal favorite of mine, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.